Hi friends, welcome to MOA's Mini Masters at Home program. For those who don't know me, my name is Miss Jordan and I am the Youth Education Coordinator at MOA. In keeping with our traditional Mini Masters format, today we're going to start off with an art discussion, followed by story time, and we'll end with an art project. In this first video, we will have both our art discussion and story time. Then on our website, wisconsinart.org, there will be a second video in which we'll have the art project. In addition, there will be a PDF file which will have all the supplies needed for that project. Today's theme of Mini Masters is all about food. I'm so excited to show you what we have planned. So let's start off with our art discussion. Today's painting is part of MOA's permanent collection, and I'm so excited to show it to you. Today we're going to be looking at Patricia Thomas's painting, Sunday Dinner at Aunt Hattie's. What do you first notice when you look at this painting? Do you notice the colors? Does it make you think of something? I always think of going home for the holidays when I look at this painting, or going to my grandparents' house for a special dinner. What does it make you think of? What colors do you see? I notice that we have this bright peach-colored walls, but we also have red and white tiled floors and a red barn out the window. One of the great things about this painting is that the artist includes all of these small details. What other details can you notice? I noticed that not only are there a group of people sitting around a table, but there's also animals nearby, so probably they're pets. So we have that white cat in the corner, but we also have the dog sitting by the table, probably waiting for someone to drop some food so he can eat it. What other details do we notice? What kind of food are they eating? It looks like they're eating maybe ham or turkey with potatoes and some sort of green vegetable. One of the reasons why I chose food as today's topic is because oftentimes when we go home or we go to our grandparents' house or have a holiday, we often eat the same meal or an important meal. So maybe that their Sunday dinner is always the meat and potatoes and a vegetable. Or maybe if you go home or go to your grandparents' house, you always have pizza or tacos or spaghetti. And I love that we always have this type of food associated with these memories. What are the things do we notice about this painting? How does it make us feel? This painting always makes me feel like I'm at home, or it makes me miss my family. So today we're going to read a story that's also about food. And when we're done, we're going to come back and look at this painting to see if we can make any other connections and see what other details we notice. So let's start with today's story. Today we're going to be reading I Don't Want to Eat Bugs, written by Branton. Again, this book is written by Branton, and if you guys have any questions on the copyright information, it can all be found on this page. It is published through White Star Press. In addition, we are able to read this book through Kindle's free download program. In addition, all of the books we've been reading through Mini Masters can all be found on the free ebook list. So on to our story. I don't want to eat bugs. Lisbon was hungry. Her tummy was making all kinds of hungry noises. She needed to find something to eat. The kitchen smelled yummy. Dinner is almost finished, Mom said. Why don't you go outside to play? I'll call you when it's ready. Okay, Lisbon said. Lisbon went outside. Delicious dinner smells came from all of her neighbors' houses. Her tummy wanted to eat now. It's hard to wait, Lisbon said. You don't have to wait, chirped a bird sitting on a tree branch. I have yummy food right here. Lisbon peered up into the tree, and the bird gave her a nice, fat bug. The shiny black bug had many legs that wiggled. They tickled her hand. She stared at the bug, and the bug stared at her. The legs wiggled faster. Lisbon wrinkled her nose. She didn't want to eat that poor bug. She opened her fingers, and the bug dropped to the ground and ran away. Stay hungry then, said the bird. I'll catch another bug for me. And she flew away. Lisbon's cat Cupcake rubbed against her leg. Bugs are for the bird, she said. I have something much better. Cupcake stalked up to the bush next to the tree and dived inside. Seconds later, the cat came out with a big mouse in her paw. She held it out to Lisbon. "This is my dinner, but you can have the first yummy bite." Lisbon grabbed the mouse's tail and lifted it high into the air. The mouse stared at her with eyes as round as gumdrops. He had a pointy nose and tiny whiskers. His paws waved frantically in the air. "Go on," said Cupcake. "I'm hungry too, you know." The mouse squeaked and wiggled. He was kind of cute. Lisbon's stomach growled with hunger, but the mouse didn't look like dinner. She put the mouse on the ground, and he ran away. "Well, thanks a lot," said Cupcake. "You just lost my dinner." "Don't mind her," said Rocky, the dog next door. "A mouse tastes good, but it's barely a mouthful. What we need is a hedgehog. Come with me." "What is a hedgehog?" Lisbon wondered. She followed Rocky to the empty field across the street. They ran up a hill and down the other side. They ran around some trees and peered under bushes. There was no hedgehog in sight. Rocky finally sat down panting. "Who needs a hedgehog anyway?" he said. "I have food in my bowl at home. It's very tasty. Come with me. You'll love it." "Okay," Lisbon scratched Rocky's neck until he was rested. Then they went to his house. Near Rocky's doghouse in the backyard sat a bowl of round brown nuggets. Rocky gave them a big sniff. "Yum! You go first." "Go ahead. Take one." Lisbon picked up a piece of dog food. It felt hard. She sniffed it like Rocky had done. "Ew, that smells yucky." She threw the piece of dog food. Before the nugget hit the ground, Rocky snatched it out of the air and gulped it down. "What do you mean?" he said. "It's great," and he began to eat the rest of his food. Lisbon left Rocky and started for home. On the sidewalk, she saw her friend Jordan eating an ice cream cone. "That looks so yummy," Lisbon said. Jordan took a big lick. "It is. You should ask your mom for one." "I will." With a smile, Lisbon hurried home. Ice cream sounded perfect for her hungry tummy. "Mommy, Mommy," she said, running into the kitchen. "Can I have ice cream? I'm so hungry." "Good idea," Mom said. "You can have some after dinner. It's all ready." So Lisbon ate chicken and rice and salad. Then her mother gave her a big ice cream cone with chocolate on top. It looked so yummy. Lisbon sat on her porch and ate her ice cream. "I don't want to eat bugs," she said between licks, "or a mouse, or a hedgehog, whatever that is, or dog food. I love chicken and rice and salad, and especially ice cream. Yum." The end. Now that our story is over, I just wanted to come back to our painting, see if we can make any other connections. Do you think after dinner that they all had dessert as well? Do you think they had to wait a long time for Aunt Hattie to make all the food? What other thoughts do you have? I love in this story that every animal ate something different, or every person likes something different. Everyone has their own personal favorite food, or something that they like to eat when they're with family. So again, keeping with today's theme of food, our art project will have to do with food, or maybe our favorite food. So when you guys are ready, make sure you click on our website on the second link so we can do the art project together. In addition, that PDF will have all of the supplies needed for today's project. Thank you so much for joining me for our art discussion and story time, and I hope to see you in the art project. Thank you.